Et salut, c'est le retour de Monophog pour un petit let's play sur Blade Runner Enhanced Edition. Un remaster du Blade Runner 1997 édité par Westwood Studio, qui était censé être porté, enfin qui a été porté du coup par Night Dive Studio. Ils ont eu des problèmes de récupération du code source original. Vu que Westford a été vendu à Electronic Arts, ils ont eu du mal à négocier avec eux pour pouvoir le récupérer. Maintenant c'est chose faite. Night Dive Studio a pondu le jeu comme ça sans prévenir. Et c'était une excellente nouvelle. Ça tombait en même temps que le déploiement du PS Plus, le nouveau PS Plus. Et je suis passé totalement à côté du PS Plus et dès que le jeu était disponible, j'ai préféré le prendre et pas parler du reste. Du coup, je vais lancer le jeu. Je vais essayer de faire un truc aux petits oignons sympatoche avec les réglages. Voilà. Je vais vous laisser regarder l'introduction. Par contre, j'ai pu constater du coup que le jeu est en version originale sous-titrée. Alors, j'aimais bien la version française sur la version PC. Mais je pense que la VOST doit être pas trop mal non plus. Là, ça, c'est le genre de réglage, je suis pas très... Ouais, en espérant que ça va le faire. Allez, à tout à l'heure. Je sais pas quoi mettre là-dessus. Bon, allez. Magnifique.
I'm leaving now.
Lucy, my sweet.
I cleaned out the tiger cage and sorted all the meal bins. So, if it's all right, it's my turn to fix dinner.
Haven't you forgotten something, little one? Just one little thing.
Mr. Runcer, please.
It's been a very long day.
I don't want to.
Now, Lucy, I thought we'd settled this last week. Don't let's forget who pays your salary. We're closed. Come back tomorrow. Wait! I haven't finished with you. I told you, we're closed.
We're not here to buy, little man. We've come to sell.
You can't possibly have anything to interest me. These are extremely rare animals of the highest quality.
What a coincidence. So am I. That is the price for humility.
Oh, please, don't.
And what else might we interest you in today, sir? Perhaps some virtue?
Not my animals, please. I'm begging you.
But what of honor, little man? At what price? Honor.
Oh my God, no! That tiger is the rarest specimen ever seen.
Tiger, tiger, burning bright. The forest of the night.
VR 61661, report to precinct headquarters, code 3, repeat code 3.
I was just finishing up my 12 out on patrol when I got the call. Welcome relief considering that the most action I'd seen all night was a schizoid grandmother doing the shimmy in her underwear in the second sector.
VR 61661, report to division headquarters, code 3, repeat code 3.
Last time I had a 3 was when some hooker vomited Thunderbird on Bryant's desk, and yours truly led the cleanup crew. Year and a half on the job, it was still the dirtiest work I'd seen. Where's Captain Bryant?
Took a sick day. Got himself a heinous case of ptomaine poisoning. He asked me personally to run the unit in his absence.
Gouza was one of the old-time guys who took their knocks in the streets. He had a friendly way about him, but you didn't want to turn your back on him if you were less than a friend.
Hope you've been enjoying your leisure time, kid, because it's time to take that thumb out of your ass.
Hallelujah.
Don't get too excited. The other Blade Runners are all jammed up. Holden's sucking dinner through a straw. Gaff's working the Tyrell break-in, and Steele's working special undercover. Looks like you got this one by default.
You really know how to make a girl feel wanted.
Animal murder done at Runciter Zoological. Probably just be a schizoid blitz, but we got the call. Old man Runciter lost something like 1 billion chinions worth.
10 to 1, this ain't a job for Rep Detect.
You got something better to do? Perfect your French cooking, maybe?
Excusons contre la cuisine à la française.
Slumming tonight, Slim?
I thought you were on special assignment.
Wasn't too damn special after I had the suckers out.
What happened?
Couple of fours were masquerading as fibroplast insulators down at Kaiser. I dressed up like a nurse, they never had a chance.
I'll bet. You put him on the machine?
Hell no. There's a beautiful little thing in here called the magic, and it ain't ever been wrong. You develop it, you got a brilliant career ahead of you.
I'm working on it.
What's Gouza got you doing tonight?
AM at Runciter's.
Animal murder. Oh, those skin jobs got no respect for anything that truly lives and breathes. And that goddamn Eldon Tyrell ought to be zipped into a body bag and flushed into deep space.
Get rid of him, we'd be out of a job.
I think we're all overdue for a little off-road paid vacation. You can stop staring at my ass now.
You got eyes in the back of your head?
All you gotta do is ask, Slim.
Ouais.
Animal sales was a profitable and prestigious business since most real animals had died out after the Terran War. There were plenty of electric ones, though, powered by rechargeable batteries. No self-respecting human would own one of those frauds.
Voilà, voilà, la fin de l'introduction. Bon, bah, clairement, c'est un let's play qui s'adresse aux fans de Blade Runner, enfin les films. Potentiellement ceux qui ont fait le jeu aussi en 1997. Mais après, pour le reste, les gens vont être un peu largués, quoi. Surtout les plus jeunes, je pense. Mais bon. C'est le genre de jeu où il faut être
Find something?
très attentif.
From a car?
No, I think it's horse chrome. Bag it and tag it.
Ok, il y a le sous-titre qui a planté. J'étais resté de bugger dans le menu hier sans faire exprès. Oh.
What do you know?
About 30 counts of animal murder and one of aggravated assault. The shop's been thrashed. You ought to see this tiger cub they got in there. It's a goddamn tragedy.
How's old man Runciter holding up?
State of shock. He's been moaning and complaining about his world caving in.
You'd feel the same way if they were your animals. How many perps?
At least 2. Bloody footprints all over the scene.
Must be a delightful sight.
Comme je disais, c'est le genre de jeu où si jamais on a le malheur de manquer un indice ou de faire un truc qui va pas, le truc c'est que on peut continuer l'intrigue du jeu jusqu'à être bloqué un moment et à se retrouver avec une fin de partie sans le savoir, quoi.
Canvass the area. Maybe somebody had his eyes open.
I'm on it.
Pour son époque, ce jeu c'était une grosse révolution. À l'époque, j'ai pas pu y jouer, parce que bon, j'étais un peu gamin, en 97, j'avais quoi, 11 ans. J'avais pas accès à mon propre PC, parce que bon, là-bas, c'est un PC.
Scratches and paint flecks, and I knew what they meant. Unless the city had bought a jet black fire truck, somebody had a big fat traffic ticket coming.
Oui, comme je disais, du coup, hier, j'étais bloqué dans le menu, là, ce menu-là. J'arrivais pas à le quitter. C'était infernal.
Xin hỏi cái chỗ cảnh sát ở đâu ạ?
Canvass the area. Maybe somebody had his eyes open.
I'm on it.
Ông đó đang nhìn mình.
Canvass the area. Maybe somebody had his eyes open.
I'm on it.
Ông đó đang nhìn mình.
Find anything else out here?
This woman says she saw that kid who worked for Runciter hanging around with a big fat guy last week.
Xin hỏi cái chỗ cảnh sát ở
Find
đâu ạ?
anything else out here?
Zilcho. Row actions inside. Abstract art. All over the walls and ceiling.
I never did appreciate art.
Tôi rất mong anh đang làm nhanh. Mấy giờ tôi phải tới đó?
Canvass the area. Maybe somebody had his eyes open.
I'm on it.
Bon, on reviendra là plus tard. De toute façon, ça va être à la fois c'est un stream de test parce que bon, il en faudra toujours un pour voir si tout est en place.
Judging from the distance between the prints, I was looking for 2 very big men. One dragged his right foot, indicating a possible injury or lameness. The other appeared a lot more controlled, graceful even. Quite a pair.
Monsieur Runciter. Alors lui, c'est un vendeur d'animaux originaux,
ruined! Totally ruined!
soi-disant.
McCoy, LPD.
I'm absolutely certain Lucy Devlin was involved in this heinous act. She's the young girl who works for me.
She's responsible for all this mayhem?
No, of course not. It was 2 men acting in concert with her, obviously.
Obviously. What'd they look like?
Big and scary and absolutely malevolent. I'm ruined. Totally ruined.
You got any discs from that camera?
It's irrelevant. Those murderers also destroyed the camera. Thousands of Jinyens worth.
Maybe it photographed them before they shot it out.
I guess you've got a point at that.
Des Chiniennes, oui, c'est la monnaie C'est la monnaie de l'univers Blade Runner.
I believe this is the disc from last night.
Peachy.
I'm ruined. Totally ruined.
Putain, les sous-titres qui bloquent, ça me plaît pas trop, mais bon, ça va, c'est pas trop gênant.
My precious one. She was my baby.
Là, il parle de son tigre, évidemment.
Big caliber, possibly off-world combat weaponry. Ballistics might give me a fix on it.
Je l'ai jamais trouvé ça avant, non? Je sais plus.
All my animals.
Ouais, c'est vrai, c'était vraiment un jeu, un point and click de légende pour son époque. Il aurait vraiment pas à chier. Là, je suis content, il n'y a pas il y a pas les ruptures de boucle en fait dans l'animation d'ambiance en fait. Il y avait, on pouvait
I'm ruined. Totally ruined.
détecter les fins des boucles. Alors apparemment, je pense qu'ils ont corrigé ça ou.
My precious one. She was my baby.
Ah si, on peut quand même se déplacer, ça me rassure.
All my animals.
Et on peut courir, d'accord. Ah, ça c'est en anglais.
Can you think of anything they might have been after?
First, I thought they wanted money, but I don't keep any in the shop. Then I thought they wanted to steal my animals, but they started executing them.
Could they have been replicants?
Who else would be capable of such barbaric acts? I'm ruined. Totally ruined.
Bon, je vais expliquer un peu pour ceux qui connaîtraient pas malgré tout.
You ever do any business with the replicant manufacturers, Tyrell Corporation?
I resent that accusation.
Just wondering.
Officer, last May I personally sold Governor Colvig an exquisite Bergeron colt. I have been a guest at his house on 3 separate occasions. Do I look like I need to carry artificial product?
Donc on joue un Blade Runner. C'est un détective spécialisé dans la recherche et le retrait, pour pas dire élimination, d'individus réplicants. Enfin,
Tell me
des
about this
réplicants.
Lucy.
There's not a lot I can tell you. She's only worked for me for about a month. She's about 14 years old with pink hair. A very attractive young thing.
On a vu
How'd you
ça.
find her?
She came to me with a reference from Ogilvy's in the Northwest Zone. And he's a very reputable wholesaler.
You treat her well?
As well as any young tot should be treated.
She got a desk? Or someplace where she worked?
She used to eat over there.
Quand il dit là-bas, du coup, il parle de la pièce qui est au fond à droite, que j'avais pas accès, et je suppose que maintenant je vais y avoir accès. Oui, je reviens au Blade Runner.
Precious one.
Du coup, les Blade Runner, c'est des détectives spécialisés dans la recherche et le retrait de réplicants. Les réplicants, en fait, ce sont des androïdes qui ont été créés, bon, bah, à la base pour la conquête spatiale, l'exploitation des minéraux spatiaux, en fait, dans les mines spatiales.
I'm ruined, totally ruined.
Sauf qu'il y en a certains qui sont un petit peu plus indisciplinés que d'autres, et du coup, voilà, c'est ceux-ci qu'on est chargé de retrouver et d'éliminer.
My precious one. She was my baby.
A toy dog. Howie Lee's in Chinatown. I'd eaten there myself.
Ah, on n'a pas l'image? Ah, je crois que c'était une image de bol de nouilles. Oui, parce que oui, j'ai déjà fait le jeu, évidemment.
Well, isn't that cute?
Je crois qu'il nous manquait quelque chose.
A candy bar.
Yuck.
Well, isn't that cute?
Ah, il y a une chose à savoir, c'est que du coup, en fonction de nos actions et limite peut-être de notre discours dans le jeu, la fin, c'est pas la même.
See if you can dig up that reference from Ogilvy's.
Yes, it's somewhere here. Just a moment. Here you are. My precious one. She was my baby. I'm ruined. Totally ruined.
C'est dommage parce que dans la version française, je trouve que le doublage de Ron Sitter il était beaucoup mieux. C'est pas grave.
It didn't add up. Animal murders, the lack of any theft, the small animals alone were worth a good chunk of change on the street. It seemed more like an act of vengeance.
Interesting. Interesting.
Xin hỏi cái chỗ cảnh sát ở đâu
Bon,
ạ?
je pense que j'ai ramassé ça.
Cái đồ ăn ở đó rất là ngon.
Canvass the area. Maybe somebody had his eyes open.
I'm on it.
Xin hỏi cái chỗ cảnh sát ở đâu ạ?
Find anything else out here?
This guy lives across the street. Says he heard a crash late last night. Looked out his window and saw a black sedan speeding away from the scene.
Ça avance.
Find
ça
anything
avance.
else out here?
Zilcho. Row actions inside. Abstract art. All over the walls and ceiling.
Bon,
Mấy giờ thì tôi rất mong á, anh
je crois qu'on est bon pour ici. Mais j'ai envie de sauvegarder quand même. Changement type de munition. Indice de l'interrupteur. Bon, j'essaierai les menus de mon côté. Hein. On va pas aller à Chinatown tout de suite. Il manquait une animation là.
Laboratory. Roof. Laboratory. Mainframe and shooting range. Ground floor.
Écoute ça.
Bryant go on permanent leave and you get full use of the office, Lieutenant?
You know the procedure. Dump it all in the mainframe upstairs and I'll read it later.
You got it. Sorry to bother you, Lieutenant. I was just checking in.
We'll get back out there. Those reps ain't retiring themselves.
Yeah, suicidal targets would make my job a lot easier.
Everybody's got a job, kid.
Sorry to bother you, Lieutenant. I was just checking in.
We'll get back out there. Those reps ain't retiring themselves.
Yeah, suicidal targets would make my job a lot easier.
Everybody's got a job, kid.
Bon, bah, pour ceux qui connaissent le Blade Runner original, ils auront pu noter qu'il y avait le personnage de Gaff et de Ryan. Bon, on les a pas vus encore. Mais...
Ground floor. Lockup.
Are they letting me out?
I'm not the one who makes that decision.
I suppose it's my turn to bear the cross for the cause.
Who are you, anyway?
Please leave me alone. My migraine's acting up.
I got some more questions for you.
Your associate, Ms. Steele, has already taken my statement. I have nothing more to say unless I have an attorney present.
I got some more questions for you.
Your associate, Ms. Steele, has already taken my statement. I have nothing more to say unless I have an attorney present.
On aura rien de plus.
Lockup. Ground floor. Mainframe and shooting range.
Violent street crime in the city rose again last year by a whopping 26%, according to the latest figures from the Department of Justice. Governor Kolvig attributed the change to the dramatic increase in the number of specials registered as city residents and promised a tough new set of standards for the City Immigration Bureau by next month.
Fascinant.
Lucky Strikes. Crystal's brand. I knew she was spending a lot of time in the training maze these days, even though she'd already gotten close to a perfect score.
Scanning video disk. 2 enhanceable images found. Adding enhanceable photographs to Kaya database.
Les connaisseurs devraient kiffer cette passage.
Run sitter crime scene.
Oh, excellent. Non, mais non. Qu'est-ce que tu fais? Bon, tant pis. J'en veux une épreuve tout de suite. C'est pas la bonne photo. Je crois.
Run sitter crime scene.
He looks familiar. Give me a hard copy of that.
J'en veux une épreuve tout de suite. Exactement comme dans le film. Mortel quoi. C'est encore un petit truc à trouver.
Local license plate. Give me a hard copy of that.
Je sais plus s'il y a encore quelque chose. Je crois qu'on plafonne, mais ouais, je vais quand même vérifier la deuxième image.
Run sitter crime scene.
Ça a l'air d'être bon. Je vérifierai de mon côté, hein. Vous pouvez être sûr, j'ai pas envie de foirer le long stream.
Uploading personal clue database.
Voilà, je suis en train de mettre à jour tous les indices que j'ai pu
Downloading
trouver.
mainframe clue database. Clue database transfer complete.
Et là, je suis en train de charger du coup les indices qui peuvent être trouvés en dehors de l'enquête, qui peuvent être regroupés. C'est juste trop cool. J'ai envie de vous laisser là et de peaufiner de mon côté, voir si tout est bon. De toute façon, je crois qu'ici, là, je peux pas trop être bloqué. Comment on sort d'ici déjà? Voilà. Si, on peut aller faire un tour chez l'armurier.
Well, if it ain't Ray McCoy! Bryant finally letting you play with the big boys.
My clearance come through?
You bet. You bring your piece?
Don't leave home without it.
Steele's been running the maze every other day for 2 weeks, and the targets are getting a little roughed up.
I thought Gouza was gonna requisition some new ones.
I ain't seen him down here in a month. Guess he's been busy.
Poor guy. I bet he gets all tuckered out from pushing those papers around.
And don't sell him short, McCoy. Gouza could be one tough hombre. I remember when we worked mice together. He poured acetone on 2 pimps that gave us some lip and lit a match. I'll tell you, it looked like the goddamn 4th of July out there.
Peachy.
Ouais, ils sont un peu sadiques les mecs quand même.
You keeping busy, pal?
Nah, the place has been pretty quiet the last couple of days.
Ok, je crois qu'il ne dira rien de plus.
Hit the lock, Jack.
I guess there ain't no harm in it.
Ah merde.
Target and shoot all threats. Do not shoot innocents. Confirm target as hostile.
Je veux bien essayer, mais dans la version PC, c'était bleu, c'était complètement buggé ce passage. Ah. Non. Ah si. Oh. Bah, j'avais raison finalement. J'espère qu'il n'y a pas un high score à battre pour le platine, si on le souhaite. Ah, allez, putain. Oui, je t'ai vu.
Completed sequence. Proceed to next station.
J'ai eu peur. J'ai eu peur de devoir peut-être des cibles en boucle et de tout recommencer. Osef, les civils. Tire, mais qu'est-ce que tu fais? Pas franchement le Blade Runner de l'année. Hein. Tire. Il a bien joué. L'attente joue avec mes nerfs, j'aime pas ça. Allez! Bah les couilles, allez. Désolé, ça m'a saoulé. Difficile à distinguer, hein. Si elle a un bébé ou si elle a une arme. Ta gueule.
Completed all sequences. Proceed to exit.
Alors normalement, si je me souviens bien, il y a le tableau de chasse.
Old copies of case files, notices, and memos. The usual station junk. Old copies of case files, notices, and memos. The usual station junk. Old copies of case files, notices, and memos. The usual station junk.
Bon, je me suis peut-être planté. Bon, ce que je vais faire, c'est je vais vous quitter là. Et je vais essayer de maîtriser un peu le menu parce que il y a encore beaucoup de choses à voir. Et surtout apprendre comment sauvegarder, et là ça va pas être facile. Bon allez, je vous dis à plus pour la suite de l'enquête. Ciao ciao.